Okay, COVID-19, just waiting for Facebook, folks. That's all we're doing. We'll be with you a couple minutes. Just waiting for us to get on Facebook. That's it. Okay? Waiting for you to get on Facebook. Got something really healthy for everybody today. Can't wait to get on Facebook so we can get started. Can't wait to eat it too at the end. Alright, here we go. We are live. Way to go. Let's get on there. Come on. Okay, folks. Looks like we're live. Getting ready here. Let me see where I'm at here on the camera. Let's see, here we go. Alright. We are live. We are ready. Let's hope so. Looks like we're a little frozen here. Let's get going. Where can we share now? Let's see. Okay. All right, folks, here we are. COVID-19 Iron Chef presents today another nice healthy dish. Okay, we got see if this is working here. We got today a nice treat. We have chicken with a nice balsamic garlic rosemary marinade, which we did overnight. We have some nice chicken thighs right here, and we're gonna grill us some radicchio to go with it, with a nice vinaigrette to accompany it. It's gonna be a great, nice, healthy lunch. At the end of the show, we're gonna teach you about vinaigrettes and everything else. Just let me check the camera one more time to make sure we're moving. I don't know if anyone's checked in yet, but I think we're doing good now. Okay, here we go. All right, so we're moving along here. So let me check it out one more time. Okay, we're moving along. Okay, so great. So we have, just waiting for some people to come on. Probably people are going to be a little late, so I'm just going to continue with the dish, and we're going to go and do our thing, okay? So, first thing first, go through our mise en place, right? So for our mise en place, we have our chicken thighs, which are marinated with fresh rosemary from our garden, okay, and garlic, right there. We got that. That's great. Everybody see that? We're going to be grilling that too. All right. Next, we got radicchio, which we'll go over, and we'll do the history. We got our grill is nice flaming here, so we're going to start to get into the radicchio as much as we can. All right, and then we're going to make ourselves a nice vinaigrette to go with the radicchio. But at first, we're going to cut up our radicchio so that it looks great. So we're going to cut it up and we're going to grill it. Now what we do with the radicchio, we keep the core on if we're going to grill it so that it stays in one place. Okay, and I'm going to cut it up in 2 pieces like that, and another 2 pieces with the core. Okay, got to have the core with it. All right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to give another spray on the grill. We're going to put our radicchio, and if we have room for our chicken, we're going to do that as well. All right. So here we go. All right. We're going to put our radicchio on. We're going to grill it. Put it on this way. We're going to grill both sides. We're going to do that. Okay. So we got that going. Looks like we might have some room for our chicken. Okay, we're going to do that next. We're going to take our chicken and we're going to grill it. All right, here we go. We're going to grill it. Anyone else out there? Anyone else out there at all? We're going to take our chicken now. Okay, we got Marty. Marty, how you doing, Marty? Glad you're watching. We're going to take our chicken. This is going to be a really healthy dish. The only thing that's not healthy on this dish is going to be our chicken, folks. Our chicken skin. That's about it. And I'm going to give that up because I love my chicken skin. Alright, especially when it's nicely grilled. Alright, so we got that going now. We got our chicken and we got our radicchio grilling. And there's really not much to this dish as far as preparation and getting it done. But as you can see, we're getting there. We're getting there. Okay, we're going to keep grilling our radicchio. On this side. Not that many grill marks yet. We're going to wait. Our chicken is cooking. Excellent. Excellent. Alright, so we're going to, the plan is to make a nice vinaigrette. Nice red wine vinaigrette with basil and also some Dijon mustard, okay, with garlic. Okay, so what I did was I like to infuse my garlic, everything into the vinegar before I start stirring in my oil. So in here I have 1 clove of crushed garlic, okay, I have my basil, and I have my Dijon mustard. So it's about a 1/4 cup of red wine vinegar. It's 1 teaspoon of basil. It's 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. A pinch of pepper. Okay, and that's it. And 1 clove of garlic crushed. You have to crush the garlic so you get that flavor going. All right, so I'm going to be going back and forth here as we're doing this. All right, in fact, I'm going to save the vinaigrette for last, and we're just going to cook up everything here. All right, so let's see our chicken. Look at that, beautiful, beautiful chicken getting cooked. Look at that, huh? And we're gonna see how our grilled radicchio is. Gonna grill it. Grill this a little more on this side, and grill it on that side now. Some nice grill marks on that. All right, we're gonna bring the flavor out with the grilling. Joan Crupiasher is here. Hello, Joan. Again, hello to Martin Chiantella. How's everybody out there? I hope you can see everything clearly. Let me know if you can. If you can't, let me know also. Everything is pretty clear. Move the camera back a little bit. All right, before we get into our vinaigrette, which we're going to save last, we're going to cook up our radicchio and our chicken. Okay. So we got it all cooking up there. We're gonna put it down a little bit, put it down a notch. We got our fan going here. Okay, any questions? Anybody have any questions here? Alright, we're doing good. I want to thank everybody. Our last show, we hit over 4,000 people, so I want to thank everyone for that. You're all part of that, and I want to thank you. Which is great, because now we're going to a different level, which is awesome. Okay, so we're almost done with the grilling of the radicchio. Almost. I'm going to put that down here. Okay. Great. Alright, got it going here. Got it going. All right. So I have two bowls here, one for me, one for my lovely wife, who, as you know, is a big fan of the food. Thank God. And she's not a bad cook either. She makes a lot of nice dishes. Her rice is beautiful. Everything she makes actually is pretty good. I haven't had a bad meal yet with Harriet. Alright, our chicken looks great. Our radicchio's cooking. It's almost done. And we got that nice char flavor to the radicchio. This is what we're looking for. Okay, this is almost charred. This one right here is charred. I don't know if you see that right there. We got a nice charred piece there. I'm going to put that in our dish. We got another nice charred piece coming up. This one's nice and charred right there. We're going to put that in there. Alright. Beautiful. Beautiful. And we're going to char these up a little better. Okay, this is doing good. We got our chicken going. Hopefully a little more. Pick it up a notch. All right. I didn't start grilling like things like radicchio and romaine and everything till like about 10 years ago. It's really a nice thing to do with lettuce. I don't know if you ever had a nice charred salad or anything like that, but it's quite interesting how they do it. I love it. Radicchio is nice to do it too. And while we're talking about radicchio in the family, you have also the endive. Endive is grilled. It is delicious, also grilled. Let me just fix this a little bit. We got that. We got our other radicchio. We're gonna put that in here. Nice charred flavor. Right there, we got a nice charred piece of radicchio. Gonna put that in here. There we go. Just leave that there. Now we're gonna be able to cook our chicken a little better. Okay, so that chicken is cooking up. It take a little bit. Once that's done, we'll be able to finish the rest of our meal. All right, I'll take a little time out, say hello to people. There we go. Keep grilling that chicken there. Looks delicious. Got that nice balsamic caramelization going on, which is excellent. That keeps cooking, and we're gonna get into our dressing in a moment. Okay, so let's see who's watching while we're grilling up our chicken. And we have our endive already grilled. Let's see what we got. We have our char endive, and we have our chicken grilling, which may take a little time, but it'll be definitely worth it. So we have, we have here, okay, so we have Greg DeFilippo. Greg, how are you? Good afternoon to you too. Joan, thank you for saying it's clear. Again, what we have for a dish is we have grilled balsamic and garlic rosemary chicken thighs, and we have our grilled radicchio, which is going to be accompanied by a nice homemade vinaigrette that we're making. So that should be really, really good. I'm gonna put that up now. My grill mark's a little off on this one, but we should be getting there. All right, excellent, excellent. Nancy Rizzuti, hello Nancy. It has the same grill top as us, and she loves it. Nancy, I'm glad you like it. I'm more for the cast iron ones. Those are nice, but this one's not bad. Their problem is cleaning it afterwards. They say it's easy to clean. Not really that true. It says here, what was on the chicken besides rosemary and garlic? Martin balsamic vinegar. That's why it's caramelizing like that. So that's what we got. We got balsamic vinegar on that, cooking up. Some nice balsamic vinegar. Again, we're gonna make a nice vinaigrette to go with our charred endive right here. Again, it's about a quarter cup of red wine vinegar, 1 clove of crushed garlic, 1 teaspoon of basil, 1 teaspoon of Dijon mustard. I like to put mustard into my vinaigrette. I don't add any salt, so we have a pinch of pepper. That's it. With the mustard, it makes it a little. You already got like the salt kind of in there, so I don't do that. I don't do that at all. So I don't put any salt into my vinaigrette. If you choose to, you can, but I don't. And then you have olive oil there. So we're gonna wait a little bit. We're gonna mix it right before when the dish is done. Okay, and just to go into the history of vinaigrette, it's a French derivative, which means vinegar, which means vinegar. Okay, and a vinegar. Nice thing about a vinaigrette, it actually, oil and vinegar dates back to the Babylonians in ancient times. What they used to put on their, leafy vegetables or like lettuce and stuff like that. So then it gradually, in the 19th century, started to become formed into a vinaigrette. And again, the French derivative. And what it means is, again, vinegar or like vinegar. So a proper vinaigrette could be anything, as long as it is about at least 3/4. I think it's in 2 parts. It's your olive oil, and then you have your vinegar and all your herbs and spices. That's usually about a 1/4 cup, okay, depending on how much you're making. So that'd be a 1/4 cup, and then your olive oil would be anywhere from a 1/2 to 3/4 of a cup, depending on how much acidity you want in your dressing and your taste. Okay, so that's really the parts of the vinegar. Now you can choose any vinegar you want. You have apple cider vinegar, which is good for you. In fact, any vinegar has medicinal purposes to it. Okay, balsamic is a good one, and also apple cider vinegar. So you can make apple cider vinegar vinaigrette. You could do a red wine vinegar, which I did. You could do a white wine vinaigrette. There's so many different things. You could do a raspberry vinegar, make a raspberry vinaigrette. You can do obviously balsamic, make a balsamic vinaigrette. You could get a citrusy kind of vinegar, or you can make your own. A citrus vinaigrette. What else? You can use regular white vinegar in there if you want. As far as oil goes, you could do the olive oil. I used to work at a place we used to use like a hazelnut oil. And I used to put a drop in there, so it gives the vinaigrette a nice nutty taste, which was nice. So we used to do that as well. And that's what we did. So today we're actually dealing with 2 types of vinaigrette. We have a balsamic vinegar actually on the chicken, and then we have a vinaigrette which we're going to make for our radicchio. So it's going to be a very healthy dish, I promise you. And the radicchio itself is a healthy plant in itself. Let's see who else we got here. We got Charles Myers is watching. Charlie, how's your wife doing? She's still burning the toast? Taz, my favorite. Taz, the resident artist. How are you? Good to see you back. I think you're kind of missing in action a little bit, but I understand. And it's good to see everybody, including Charles Myers. I never met you, Charles. I'm looking forward to it someday. Hopefully we'll get to meet. Our chicken is getting really cooked up here. I want to make sure it's done before I serve it. I want to keep on. Sometimes it's best to just stick the chicken in the oven, but I'm not doing that. I like to just grill it nice like this. Trying to go up in there. Okay, so while that chicken is going, getting there, we're going to lower the grill a little bit. We're going to lower the grill of that chicken and make vinaigrette. Alright, so lowering that grill right there so that our chicken can just cook up. Check it out, getting there. Chicken's getting there. So now I have my olive oil here and I have my vinegar mixture right here. Well, everything by this time is infused nicely into that. And I have my whisk. There's different ways you can do this. You can blend it. You can put it in a food processor. You can get a emulsified blender, or what they call a burr blender. You get this emulsified if you want, because it really is an emulsion. And that's it. But what we're going to do is we're going to take our oil, drip it in, and stir it up. There we go. Keep stirring it up. With the mustard, it kind of emulsifies it even more, which is great. Which is a nice feeling. So we got that. Nice emulsion. Probably have to stir it again after. We're gonna taste it. Wow. Very good. A little more vinegary, but I like it like that. You could actually get some lemon and you can squeeze that in there if you want. Alright, so we're gonna check the chicken a little bit. Okay, so let's see what we got here. We got both our dishes here. We have, I don't know if you can see that, but we got a nice char on our radicchio. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. The nice char on the radicchio. Really nice. Again, nice little char on that. Okay, then we're going to add our vinaigrette to that. Oh, chicken's still cooking. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to take our vinaigrette now. We're going to stir it up a little more. See a nice little, we're going to pour it on our vinaigrette onto our radicchio so that it stays nice in there. Now we have all that flavor stuck to our radicchio. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Yeah. We have our nice radicchio. You guys see that little glaze in there? Our radicchio has our vinaigrette. We're just waiting now for our chicken. Okay, so check it out, almost done. Okay, so I'm going to shut that off. Let that go a little bit. Then we're going to put our chicken in our bowl. Take it from there. One right there. And put another one. There we go. All right. So there we go. So now we have our voila. We have our chicken and everything. We can decorate a nice little dish. We have our rosemary. We have our nice dish right there for our Harriet. The next one will be mine. And that's it. So we'll let the chickens. We'll let the chicken eat a little bit as it rests. We have our forks and we have our knives. We're ready to go. Okay, we're gonna let the chicken rest before we serve it. And we should be getting going here. Okay, here we go. Doesn't that look beautiful? That looks great. Look at that one more time. Look at that, huh? So that's a nice balsamic grilled chicken thigh with garlic and rosemary, and our grilled radicchio with our Dijon vinaigrette, garlic with a little basil in it. And I'll tell you folks, it's a nice light dish. It's healthy too. Now radicchio was originated in 1860 by a Belgian, I guess, botanist, and it's in the chicory family, so it's not part of the lettuce family, folks. It's part of the chicory family, which means it's also part of the endive. It's related to endive as well, which is a great thing to char also. A nice charred endive with a nice steak or a salmon. Delicious. So we got that. Now, let me tell you the properties of all this stuff that we got here. What you're looking at is a very powerful and healthy dish there, folks, because the radicchio, okay, the radicchio itself has antioxidants in it, okay, it's great for your kidneys, it's good for your heart, it's great for your digestive system, it also fights infections, which is great. So that's radicchio right there. Can you imagine that? You got the radicchio doing that for you. It's a great item for diabetes too. If you have diabetes, it's good for that as well. Okay, and again, anti-inflammatory. So if you have arthritis like me, you want to eat your radicchio. Your radicchio is going to have a lot of good properties in it for you. Okay, excuse me. Now, when it comes to vinaigrette, again, because it has vinegar in it, especially balsamic. Now, balsamic vinegar, just the term balsamico, is a term used in Italian, known something with healing powers, an elixir. Okay, and it's actually made from the grape must, which is freshly crushed grape, like a freshly crushed grape juice with all the skins, the seeds, and the stems in it. All right, now, as I said, all vinaigrettes are healthy for you, including the balsamic. And what does the vinaigrette do? It helps lower your cholesterol. It aids in healthy digestion because you have the vinegar. The vinegar goes into your intestines like a probiotic. It's a nice, healthy digestive. That's why when you have a digestive salad, it usually, obviously, most of the time, 99% of the time, is mixed with a nice vinaigrette. Okay, it also supports weight loss. Vinaigrettes also, it's diabetes friendly, and it improves your blood circulation and your blood sugars and everything. So what you're looking at here, folks, is a very simple, but also a very powerful type of meal. Okay, and this is for lunch. I think that looks great. Let's see if we got anybody talking about it here. We have Lou Prats is also here. Hello, Lou. Everybody's saying hello to Taz. Taz is like one popular person. Okay, so we got that going on, and what we're gonna do now is we're gonna call over Harriet, and we're gonna have Harriet have her lunch now. Harriet, would you like your lunch? Yes? Okay. I got everything right here for you.
This time I'm not going to walk in the background.
Okay.
Oh, that looks really good.
Does that look good?
Yeah.
Very, very healthy.
Of course, my grill.
Well, can't help that, but now just check your chicken. If you have to, microwave it a little bit.
No, I think
but I let
gonna
it
be
rest,
good.
so it should be.
I think it's gonna be good.
Okay?
All right.
Enjoy. I got vinaigrette on the radicchio.
Okay.
All right, so it's very healthy all around.
Beautiful. Thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
All right.
All right, so there you go. Can I just have a towel paper, please? Paper towel, whatever. And I got leftover vinaigrette here, which we can have with salad tonight if you want. If you're making a salad.
Just so your audience knows, you can't say paper towel. Somehow you say towel paper.
Right? Okay. Well, I wanted actually a dry piece, but that's okay.
Yeah.
All right.
I thought it was for your eyes.
Oh, it's for my glasses or something. All right, so now that's a little chit chat you hear with the little lady here. I'm sure she's going to enjoy her lunch. I know I can't wait to get into it. Anybody have any questions at all regarding the lunch? We'll go over it. I'm going to turn the camera now to me. Okay. Let's see if there's anyone else watching. We got Lou Prats.
Now you do it.
Okay, ready? Okay, we got Lou Prats. We got everybody else here. So, all right. So where are we now? Where the hell are we? So we gotta bring our camera up. Hello. Hello. Alright. Okay, so how's that? Everybody there? Alright, so we got a nice healthy lunch. Again, I always try to make anything within 30 minutes, 20 minutes for everybody here. Again, voila. This is going to be my lunch. I got my grilled radicchio. I got a piece of chicken thigh right here. Everything has been grilled. You can see that beautiful char on the radicchio. You can see hopefully the flowing of the vinaigrette on that, and we're going to have it. We're going to taste it right now. In fact, I'm going to take my gloves off for this one because I want to get down and dirty, and I want to try it. So again, this show goes out to my Aunt Jenny. She has persuaded me to eat healthy, and she's absolutely correct and right. So this is always, all these shows here are going to be devoted to my Aunt Jenny and my wife also, because she needs to eat healthy and so do I. Okay, now Taz wants to know how long you cook the chicken. All right, Taz, well, the only thing I can say is if you grilled it and everything, as long as hopefully you rotate it around on the grill good. I mean, I was a little off, but not bad. I don't know, it could take 15 minutes. If you want, you grill it, mark it, put it in the oven for like about 25 minutes. You could do that as well. You could do a different type of chicken that will cook faster, which would be a chicken breast. You could pound it a little thin, and you'll have it cooking in like 5 or 6 minutes probably, doing it that way. What else we got going here? Okay, so you could do it that way. It looks like Taz is a big fan of this. Looks like it looks good to her. Hope everybody else likes it. It says here, Lou Prats. Great, man. Coming home and limo talks back tonight. Hanging with Felix now, you. All right, that's Taz. All right. Yeah, looks like limo talk is coming back tonight, so don't forget to watch that, folks. So I don't know where to start. Should I start with the chicken or the radicchio? I think we're going to start with, we're going to do our radicchio first. So we're going to take it, we're going to cut it. I have a little piece here. I have a little piece of the radicchio, you see it? I'm going to put it in my mouth. That is good. Not bad at all. Radicchio is a little bitter, but if you can squeeze a little piece of lemon on that, very good. But for the most part, you got the char flavor of the radicchio, which is really awesome. I really like it a lot. I think you'll like it as well, so try it at home. So you want to do your radicchio. Just char it. You don't have to burn it or anything like that. Just char it. And once it gets charred, you're good. Okay? So now we're going to try our chicken. Then we're going to take our chicken and radicchio and we're going to try it. So let's see what we got here. So I'm going to cut it up. Our chicken looks good, nice and white. And a little dark because it is okay, so we're gonna put a little radicchio on our chicken. You there? Okay, good. Right here, nice little. The chicken is nice and juicy too, which is great. It's good. I'm gonna wait. Have another piece of chicken, and then I'm gonna wait and finish this off later. After I'm done with you guys, like I said, I want to enjoy this. I want to sit down and enjoy this really. So last week we had healthy. We had the what did we have last week? We had the ooh, this is good, really good. One more time. Delicious. Yep, that was really good. All right, so another healthy dish here. Let's keep it up. Again, the plans for when we go back to the studio is to concentrate on healthy for myself. I'd like to shed a few 100 pounds and be healthy, so that's what I'm waiting for. We're waiting to go back to the studios, maybe get a couple of health experts in there, and we're going to see how that goes. All right, we're going to continue to do these type of shows until we go back to the studio. And when we go back to the studio, I don't know if we're going to be able to do these type of shows, but I'd love to do it. It seems everybody likes this. So what I'm going to, being we get such a vast audience here, we get people from all over the country, also Long Island, of course, other countries also as well, people watch it. And again, we reached over 4,000 last week, which is great. And we've been averaging anywhere between 1.5 or 1,500 to 2,500 people, which is great. So, with that in mind, we'd like to, I'd like to put out something out there for people that involves sponsorship. We could really take the show even further if we have really good sponsorship. So, right now we have Robert T. Johnson, who has our coffee, which is an online business, MonturoCafe.com, and we're going to be doing more advertising for him on the show. But I would love, if anyone is out there, anyone that has an online business, please contact me and we'll work something out, some type of advertising for you. Being we're starting out with the show, not really starting out, but we're a year old now, and we really built it pretty good. So our advertising will be very reasonable for you out there. And I would prefer, I would love local business, but online businesses, this is really made for, because we reach a vast audience out there. And if you have an online business that reaches everybody, this is the show for you. So please contact me on my Facebook if you'd like, or make a comment here, or when you see the show, when it's shared or anything like that. Please contact me regarding any kind of sponsoring, any online business. It could be a food product, it could be any other type of product. I'd love to advertise for you. Maybe we'll even use your product. Probably I would love to use your product on the show itself, especially when we get back to the studio. I think we really do a good job. Robert T. Johnson is pretty happy with the coffee situation. So anyone else that has a healthy product that they sell online, perhaps get in touch with me. You could go on Let's Eat LI Facebook. You can message me on that. You can message me on Felix Restucia as well. And I will get back to you. So don't worry about that. You might even find my email on those pages. You can even email me, but I prefer the messaging if you'd like. And then we'll contact you and we'll discuss like how much your advertising would be. I can tell you right now it's going to be very reasonable. Um, and again, I would love to sponsor people, especially online businesses. I think it's made for what we do. So please contact me. It's worth a shot. Try us out for like a 6 month period of time, which will give you enough time to see if it's really worth it. I won't disappoint you. I will always push your product. And if one thing though, I have to make sure your product is good. I'm sure you do have a good product. I don't want to advertise something that is not a good product. So if you're one guy that really believes in their product and they want to put it online, please contact me. Contact me for whatever you guys have and see if it's a good fit. I'm sure it will be. Any kind of drinks, any kind of beverages, any kind of seasonings, anything, any kind of kitchen utensils, anything like that. If you have a business where you do online kitchen tools, kitchen utensils, definitely contact me. Any kind of a gourmet food type of thing online, anything like a prepared meal thing online, anything like that. If you're a prepared meal company, I will make a prepared meal of yours on on our show. Okay, I think it's going to be great advertising for you. So again, if you're out there, please contact us regarding advertising and sponsorship. We're going to make it a great show, and you're going to be part of it. Again, online businesses, this is made for you. Any local businesses, any local restaurants that want to advertise, please do. Okay, so that's all I have to say as far as coming up in the studio when we go back to being Let's Eat LI. I'm looking forward to seeing everybody and creating a nice show for you. I love actually doing this right now. I love doing the interviews also on Zoom. Hopefully, if my technology gets better, I'll be able to also do that for you. So, but I guess anyone else out there that has any questions regarding the meal, feel free to comment me. Once again, I'm going to show it to you. It's grilled balsamic chicken thigh with rosemary and garlic and balsamic vinegar. Then we have our charred radicchio with a homemade vinaigrette, Dijon vinaigrette that we made, that we poured over the top of the radicchio, which is great. In fact, I'm going to pour a little more on top. We have it nice emulsified here, so we put a little more on top of that, maybe even a little on my chicken, so nice and healthy for you. Alright folks, so next week, I don't know what we're going to make. It's going to be healthy, hopefully. If not, it'll be a decadent dessert. Maybe it's time for that. Do a nice little decadent dessert. Or if I can find a healthy dessert, we can also do that as well. Alright, so I'm going to be signing off in about 4 minutes here. I didn't really get to do the whole hour because, again, when I cook, I make it so it's nice and easy and fast for you. Nice, delightful dish. That's what it's all about. I'm here for you, to make you happy. Food is probably the number one thing in this world that hopefully can solve our problems. Once you learn, take your time out, learn foods from other people, other ethnic backgrounds, other cultures, and I guarantee you'll start to understand the people more, and we'll all get along together. We should all get along together by doing that. If we all sat down, had a meal, let's say from another country, let's say a person from France and myself, and we have dishes from both our countries, we sit down, we talk about it. It's a great thing, okay? And I would love to do that with anybody. Maybe I'm a food ambassador, I don't know, but it's the best thing in the world, really is. Everybody loves food. It reminds them of home. You had a person in your family that would make something, like your mother, your father. It's all about us, food. It really is. And that's what I like to reflect in my show as well. So, again, I'm going to be signing off. I just want to thank a relative of mine, my cousin, for sending me this apron. I love it. It's matches the COVID theme. It's kind of like a bulletproof vest, so we're ready for action, ready to go into combat with our food. So, just want to say thanks again to everybody. Joan Crumby Asher, Taz, the resident artist, Greg DeFilippo, also Charlie Myers. Hopefully his wife has learned how to make toast. And that's just a few of the people that have been watching. And I know there's going to be many others that are going to be watching the show. I hope you don't get disappointed. Great dish. Try it out, especially on the weekend. Grill yourself some nice radicchio. Grill yourself chicken. You could do a steak too, with the garlic, rosemary, and the balsamic. That's also nice. You could do a nice steak. You could do a nice pork chop. You could do a fish like that. You could do anything you want. You could do shrimp. You could do scallops. You can do any kind of fish with that. You can do just about anything with that kind of marinade. So that's it. You could do the vinaigrette. You could marinate vinaigrettes. That's another thing. Vinaigrettes are good for marinating. You could do the Dijon mustard vinaigrette on a chicken breast. You could grill it. You could grill your radicchio. Do the same thing, and you can make a sandwich out of that if you like. Add some tomato. Put it on a bun. Delicious. There's so many variations to this dish. So many things that you can do with vinaigrettes and vinegars that you really should take advantage of because they're really healthy for you. All right, so we're going to sign off now. This is Chef Felix. And voila for our dish today. One last look. We have the grilled balsamic garlic and rosemary chicken, and we have our charred radicchio with our Dijon vinaigrette. So everyone enjoy life, be safe out there, and we'll see you next week. Bye.